Good morning. The headlines right now. Yesterday was the January GSM, and MBS News was there covering it all. For tentative results, see our wiki page. We'll have full results on a later episode of MRT Nightly News. We'll also have the results from last month's December GSM. GameX is set to continue soon, and the list of games has been revealed. We'll bring you more on that. Also with games, what do the Great Search, the Van Challenge, the Not a Van Challenge, and the Not a Van Challenge, among others, have in common? They're all searching games, which have become a recent popular trend on the server. We're also following the League of Cities resolutions, and we'll tell you what resolutions are up for voting and how it matters to you. And after years of inactivity, the infamous Snapshot series is back on YouTube. The show, formerly hosted by Chief, is now hosted by Robin and Keko, who are in our studio this morning to bring us the latest. From MBS News, MBS This Morning starts right now. Good morning. Yesterday was the January 2016 GSM. Among the results highlights is the new /P weather command. As you can see behind me, it is raining. And this command allows players to set their client-side weather. Thomas Fife also introduced a proposal to repurpose the mail center into a self-service drop-off mail storage facility. In the proposal, he suggests that players should be able to modify the Mail To feature in their P.O. box, as well as removing the mass distributor and mail archiving for inactive players. The link to the full proposal is on your screen right now and in the description. Full results for the January GSM will be on MRT Nightly News. We also have results from last month's December GSM. Transit hub shells are now banned for players below Senator rank. This is to prevent players from making the exterior of a transit hub without any rail lines. This does not affect pre-existing builds. Large scenes with armor stands are now discouraged as they cause server lag and can be attributed to part of the lag issues the server has been experiencing regarding the TPS. They are not banned, but players are asked to not make them large or leave them for extended periods of time. Mods can now temp ban players for up to 24 hours to deal with the lack of admins. This is primarily intended for use on guests until an admin is available. And the following towns and stations were auctioned off in December. A22 station was given to PTLD Knight, and Solarion was given to Tom Pears. GameX began on January 9th. The game, run by Minecraft Yoshi 26, is a collection of various other minigames. The minigames included in the January 9th session include Fallout Floor, The Ultimate Renovation, The Million Emerald Drop, and Only Connect. The Amazing Race was then picked as the first minigame for next session. Following the session, Minecraft Yoshi 26 revealed the entire selection of minigames for GameX, which include Wheel of Fortune, Whodunit, Big Brother, The Mole, Trivial Wheel, Bare Essentials, and Survival. Follow us on the wiki or on Twitter to find out when the next GameX session will be. Searching games have become a trend recently, with several members creating challenges in which a set of clues lead to a location. The largest of these games, The Great Search by Minecraft Yoshi 26, takes several hours and moves from location to location with a series of complex puzzles. The Van Challenge is an example of the more common searching games. In the Van Challenge, which was created by Frozen and is now managed by Gopher, players must use clues listed on the wiki to find a van with an Arizona license plate. Other challenges mimic the Van Challenge, including the Not a Van Challenge, the Not a Van Challenge, the Happy Camper Challenge, the Great Banana Tie Hunt, the Sign Challenge, and the Not a Sign Challenge. The Not a Van Challenge is operated by the Roy Disney Company, a co-parent company of MBS. As far as the League of Cities, Resolutions 9 and 10 are open for voting. Resolution 9 is essentially a vote for the color scheme of the League of Cities offices in Armada, which has been heavily criticized by League of Cities members as a pointless waste of time, with Elecna Bay threatening to leave the organization. Resolution 10 was created as a direct response to Resolution 9, which proposes that all resolutions proposed by the League of Cities members must go through a voting process among the 5 leaders of the organization. If 4 of the 5 leaders are to vote against general voting for a resolution, it will not be opened for voting by League of Cities members. This is to prevent pointless resolutions from wasting time. Leaders who vote to reject a resolution are not allowed to do so for an ideological reason, only because a resolution is considered to be a waste of time, in order to prevent leaders from restricting the democratic process of the organization. So far, Resolution 10 has 15.5 votes in favor and 0 votes against. We'll be right back to MBS This Morning after these commercial messages. MBS This Morning is brought to you by Greg Fife's Fish and Chips, doing it the Yorkshire way. By Segville. Segville has a 100% safety rating. By Laydeer, a beautiful city with a castle south of C42 station. By Music's Gems, with a 200th store coming soon. By MRT Card, all the fun of the fair. And by Intra-Air, safety is our #1 priority. Welcome back to MBS This Morning. After 2 years of hiatus, the Snapshot is finally returned. It was produced from 2012 until mid-2013 by Chief Buzzux on his YouTube channel, and it was done on a weekly basis, but then in mid-2013 it suddenly stopped. The series has now been picked up by Just Rubino and Keko-Matic, who are now doing it on a monthly basis to correspond with GSMs. The next episode of the Snapshot should be coming out soon, and Robin and Keko, the hosts, are both with us here right now. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Here's an apple.
So a few days ago, I was there. You were at Studio Chief recording an episode of the Snapshot. This was like sometime during this week. I forget. Well, sometime during this week. I forget which day. And so people were trolling. Is there any plans for any upgrades or so to Studio Chief, or perhaps to move to a new studio?
Okay. When we decided that we were going to redo the Snapshot, me, Keko, and Chief, we sat down and we ironed out the details. We wanted to keep it traditional. And one of the things that we wanted to keep traditional was the trolling zone and the actual studio, because it brought back so many good memories. So for now, what's going to happen is that we're going to keep Studio Chief as the main headquarters for Snapshot recordings. I would say when we reach a certain milestone, we'll move to like another place for like a certain episode. But for the immediate future, expect it to be at Studio Chief.
Okay, and so when you were recording, I did hear that Keko had recorded a spotlight for the Snapshot.
That's
For the
right.
next Snapshot episode, are you revealing yet where the next spotlight is going to be, or is that something that's going to come when the episode is released?
Actually, I posted a hint in Discord, and everybody who has access to the Discord server can check the hint and try to solve the puzzle. It's actually very easy, and the solution is not very revealing, but anyway.
And the chairs plugin is glitching because people keep getting out of their seats. Okay.
Yep, that
But anyway,
comes with chairs.
we will be posting a link to that hint in the description below this video, so go check that out. And do you
Bear in
guys have
mind,
any
you
idea?
do need to be part of Discord. So if you're not part of Discord, please just contact any moderator and we'll be happy to give it to you. But I just wanted to add on to what Keko's saying. Normally we wouldn't. He runs the spotlight. I have nothing. I have no say when it comes to the spotlight. So when those people ask me what's going to happen, I generally don't know what's going to happen. So it's up to Keko's imagination, which is quite weird from working with him. But yeah, so literally that's his spot. we normally will not reveal the place, but we always give hints from time to time.
So Keiko, is the hint on Discord? Is the hint on Discord? Is it like actually pasted into Discord, or is it linked to something else?
No, it's an image. I posted a photo with a piece of paper, and there is something scribbled on it.
Oh, okay. In that case, I guess we'll probably have that image probably on the screen in this video, just so that our viewers can see that. And so, do you have any idea when the next episode of the Snapshot is going to come out?
Hopefully, but it should be between the 18th and the 24th of January.
Okay, and so the Snapshot, the Spotlight is obviously one of the classic segments of the Snapshot. There's also just the general news reading, which takes place in Studio Chief. But there have also been other segments back when Chief did the Snapshot. For example, there was always a caption contest for a screenshot, and I know you've said that you're going to be continuing that. But do you have any other recurring segments planned for the Snapshot?
I would say we have stuff planned. The old stuff, maybe they'll make a cameo, but we have new things in mind.
Okay, and do you have any other surprises that you'll be revealing for the Snapshot in the future?
Yes, and that's all I can say. Not sure about Keka. I don't know if he has any surprises for the spotlight, but in
I don't
time,
know. I don't know.
but
I tend to hit stuff inside the inside the video sometimes, but not everybody can see them.
yeah,
Okay.
there is usually hidden messages throughout the episodes, so just take a look out for them.
Okay, well, thank you, Robin and Keko, for joining us. The Snapshot does occur on Chief Bozex's YouTube channel, so go check that out. There will be a link to that in the description. Thank you, Robin and Keko, for joining us. Before we go, we have some miscellaneous news stories. Wiki account creation was re-enabled at the December GSM, but was disabled after a large spam attack occurred. Feline Holdings has acquired Frontier Group, previously known as LSN Holdings, UL Industries, and Pinnacle Corporation. Feline Holdings is the parent company of the Roy Disney Company, one of the co-parent companies of MBS. Thomas Fife, Baron Thames Bank, and Cal 76 have created a Western Ocean MPO, which is open for membership for cities in and around the Western Ocean on the New World. And Minecraft 1.9 has had its first snapshot this year with no release date announced yet, despite the update being mostly feature complete according to Mojang. This has been MBS This Morning. I'm KittyCat11231. Thanks for watching.